If your child has ADHD, you've probably seen how executive functioning challenges can snowball into stress for them and you. Missing assignments, emotional outbursts, that growing pile of unfinished tasks. It's not laziness, it's not defiance, it's a neurological difference. And the good news is, it's one that can be supported. Hi, I'm Kate LaManna, founder of StudySense and a longtime education teacher here in Massachusetts. I've worked with hundreds of students struggling with executive functioning, and I've seen firsthand how the right strategies can make a big difference. Today, I want to share 5 research-backed, student-tested strategies that really work for kids with ADHD. Let's dive in. Most students with ADHD struggle with time blindness. They can't feel how time passes. So telling a child to start your homework at 4 doesn't work if they don't have an internal clock. Instead, use timers, countdowns, and time mapping tools so students can see time and estimate how long things actually take. Why it matters? When kids can see time, they can manage it. That leads to greater confidence and control. Mental planning is like writing in invisible ink. It just doesn't stick for most ADHD brains. We help students use visual tools like calendars, folders, and sticky notes. One 8th grader I worked with went from ignoring her planner to using a shared Google Calendar, and her missing assignments dropped to 0. Why it matters? When plans are visible, the work becomes doable. We hear this all the time. He just doesn't care. But ADHD brains aren't wired for consistent motivation. That's why routines are so powerful. At StudySense, we help students create startup rituals, like putting on a favorite playlist or setting up their desk in a certain way. These rituals train the brain to shift into work mode. Why it matters? Routines reduce the need for willpower and help build momentum. Meltdowns, perfectionism, and procrastination are often signs that a student's emotional regulation is overloaded. We teach students to notice their feelings, name what's going on, and apply reset strategies like deep breathing, standing up, or using a favorite mantra, progress, not perfection. Why it matters? A regulated brain is a learning brain. Emotional regulation is the key to executive functioning success. ADHD brains are wired for now, not later, so long-term goals don't really stick. We focus on short, frequent wins, using simple check-ins like green, yellow, red trackers and weekly goal reflections. Why it matters? Kids need to see their progress to stay engaged. When they feel successful, they want to keep going. How do I help my ADHD child stay organized? Well, use external tools like color coding and checklists, and make organization a weekly routine, not a one-time fix. What if my child resists help? Start with connection. Kids respond best when they feel seen and supported. Then introduce structure. How long does it take to see progress? It varies, but many families notice shifts within the first few months, like fewer meltdowns and greater independence. Executive functioning struggles are real, but they are not permanent. With compassion, consistency, and a customized approach, your child can learn the skills they need to thrive. Want more support? Subscribe to this channel, visit us at StudySenseTutoring.com, and check out our latest blogs. Thanks for watching, and remember, change doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen.